good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Colton, and I'm a professional truck driver for cargo transporters. We are here in, I don't know where I'm at exactly, give me a second. We're in Ottawa Lake, Michigan right now. We just picked up a load. So to recap, I got a load from the yard and went to Naperville, Illinois, which is on the west side of Chicago. Dropped it off today, and then drove from there 5 hours all the way to New Hudson, Michigan. Never been there. And now we came down a little ways because I only got about an hour and 49 minutes roughly left on my clock. I mean, I could go a little bit further, but I'm not going to. I don't like driving. As you know, I don't like driving at these hours. I just don't prefer to do it. But before we get into that, I want to appreciate each and one of you. Thank you guys so much for your love and support and asking and wondering about how I am about the hurricane and everything. I appreciate it, guys. Just as a recap, I was affected by it, but I was not affected that much by it. Pretty much from like Statesville onward got affected. The most I got was 3 evergreen trees that got uprooted. I had to drag them out with my Duramax. Now the towns were like literally like right next door to us, Conover and Newton. They got hit way worse than us. I still had power, thank God, but we lost internet and Verizon cellular, go figure, for 4 days. It was horrible. We had to go to either Statesville or Hickory for cell service. It was terrible. Right now, at the making of this video, Asheville is passable, but it's not travelable, if that makes any sense. Like, you can get to it, but you ain't gonna go through it. Now, FYI guys, if you are coming from North Carolina from the west, and you're coming through Tennessee, I-40, just remember, I-40 from Gatlinburg, basically Gatlinburg, all the way into North Carolina, the gorge is shut down, and they're estimating, they did say September 2025. Now they're saying 2028. So they're saying another, what is that, 5, 6, 7, another 4 more years until it's open, because the infrastructure is just gone. It got washed away. So I don't know what their plan is, but as of now, that's what they're saying now. 2028 is when it's going to be open. So, if you're going to go into North Carolina from the west, you have to take the long route. You have to take 40 to 81 north all the way into Wytheville, Virginia, and take 77 south all the way down to Statesville, and then you can go anywhere you want. Just remember, your GPS is going to think that I-40 is closed from Statesville. It is not closed. It's just not travel advised, so it depends on where you'll be going and where you're going to be delivering. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, thank you for all that. Since I've been out a while, I've accumulated quite a bit of comments, and I have kind of neglected to record or do some of the comments. So if you guys are not interested in watching the comments or anything, there'll be a timestamp listed right now. You can skip to that number there to continue watching the video. Okay, so first comment comes from Match Productions. I see you are a fan of FSC Trucking, Big G Express at the end of the company. So this was the episode whenever I was coming into Statesville and that one truck was coming along the ramp and going the wrong way and coming onto the interstate the wrong direction. Big G Express at the end was the company I drove for back in the early 2000s. It was a good company then. Thank you, Matt Production. I appreciate that comment. So yeah, I guess, yes, I'm a big fan of FSC Trucking. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. He's actually really cool. I like his content. I like Orwell, his cab over Peterbilt. Freaking awesome. I like the way he runs. I like the way he is, his morals and everything. It's just, he's really good to look up to. So thank you for that comment. Alright, so the next comment comes from 2010, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Francom? Is that Trucker Path that you're using on the tablet to the left? Yes, I use Trucker Path on my iPad, and I have Garmin GPS that's directly behind you guys that I use. I also have Copilot on the tablet that I use for the company, but I don't use that because Copilot, as every truck driver knows, Copilot sucks. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I know everybody will agree Copilot sucks. But thank you for that. But yes, that is Trucker Path that I am paying with my own money per year. Next one comes from the NY Stuntman. I saw you drove past my house. So that comment was on whenever I was driving through New York City to pick up in New Jersey. That was the name of it. And I was going through downtown New York on I-87 to connect to I-85 right there at the GW bridge. And he said, I saw you drove past my house. Well, you should have came out. You should have waved. Should have something. Well, now, I don't know where you are, but keep an eye out. Because when I come by, you can bump your arm. Appreciate that comment, man. Next comment comes from Andrew Malbright. I don't know if you'll see this, but I hope you and yours are safe after the hurricane. I appreciate that, bro. Yes, we are all good. As I said in the beginning, we're all good. Everything's good for our area. Now, again, the gorge is a different story. Linville Caverns, or not Linville Cavern. Well, they're okay, but Chimney Rock, it doesn't exist no more. What's the other one? Lake Lure doesn't exist no more. God, it's sad. Those were childhood memories for me. And when I saw it, God, it was hard to fathom exactly how bad it was. But thank you for that comment. So next comment comes from Match Productions, and this one was from the Broken Mirror and running from the hurricane. I live in Crossville, Tennessee, but it missed us. It's hard to plan for extensive rainfall, as was witnessed with East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. Yeah, that's for darn sure. I guess they are saying the gorge will be closed for a year, and I-26 north of Asheville will be closed for 6 months. You guys are likely going to drive many more miles to go east out of Tennessee, and I'd imagine the mileage pay won't reflect that. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that comment. Yes, you are right. I don't think we're going to be getting extra pay for that. I really honestly don't think so. They could be. They better. Because, like I said before, now the gorge is till 2028 now. That's what the latest North Carolina DOT has said. It's just going to be a big pain, a big faff now. But thank you for that. Next comment comes from good old Tyler. I was honestly worried about you and the hurricane affected you. Glad to know that you're still alive and kicking. Still alive and kicking. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm still alive and kicking around. Like I said, it went through a dark spell. No cell service, no internet, so I was unable to upload. But thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it. Next comment comes from Dalton Boone 2293. This is on the Broken Mirror also. They put it as a not at fault. So I think I was remembering something about the company was going to put it on me anyway, about me getting my mirror ripped off. And now some companies will do that. I do know that there are some companies out there, even if it's not your fault, they'll still put it down. But you're saying they put it as not at fault. I hope they do, because I don't want that on my record, because it wasn't my fault. Thank you for that comment. Okay, guys, that is all the comments I have for today. If I did miss yours, I'm so sorry. I had a whole bunch that I had to go over. If you would like to have a comment on the next video, post it down below. It'll be featured in the next video. Alright, guys, well, with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and go on inside, grab a shower, and I'm hitting the sack because I am freaking tired. It's been a long day. I've been up since I got up at about 11:30 last night, drove all the way into Chicagoland, around Chicago, and got to the receiver at 1:30 because I was told to get there early because it doesn't matter if it's early. That was stupid. So I had to wait there 3 hours, took a short nap, which that didn't help. I'm just tired. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning, or almost good afternoon. We're here in Charlotte. Well, rather than delivering this to the Sam's Club, which has a tomorrow time of noon, I was told to drop this at our Charlotte drop yard here in Charlotte. So I have an hour and a half left, which is going to be under an hour and a half by the time I get there. So it ain't going to be much time. I don't know what plan is. This week, my goal is to be going home tomorrow, which is Thursday, because to be off Friday, I didn't want to use a vacation day for Friday, and they'll work around that. My grandfather came in out of town, and I haven't seen him in years, and blah, 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 so.
After 1 mile, keep right towards Interstate 77 South, Sunset Road.
So it'd be nice to spend time with him before he leaves on Saturday. And Cargo's good about being flexible. I don't know about every fleet manager there, but mine, he's definitely flexible. You know, hey, I got something going on
the 3 right lanes.
Wednesday and Thursday. I'll come in Monday, work Monday and Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll come back Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, he's willing to be flexible, which I appreciate greatly. I'm not a commuter to get to work. I'm
After 1
taking
mile,
the easy
keep
route.
right towards Interstate 77 South.
Like, the shorter the commute to get to work, the better off I am. I don't know how you guys agree, but I know the shortest commute to work was literally when I took my was like, what,
In the right lane.
50 feet, maybe less than that, when I took my CFI truck home and parked it in my driveway.
In 3/4 of a mile, take
After
exit
3/4 of a mile,
on the
keep right
right
to take
to
exit
I-85
13B and
South.
continue onto the Interstate 85 South towards Spartanburg.
Everybody acting stupid.
Take
Yeah,
exit
see, there's a
13B
cop right there.
On the right to I-85 South.
Moron. Beatty's Ford Road.
Take exit 37 on the right to Beatty's Ford Road, then take the first left.
Beatty's. Tomato,
After a
tomato.
1/4 of a mile, keep right to take exit 37. Now keep right to take exit 37.
Turn left at the traffic light, then take the second left.
After 800 feet, turn left onto Beatty's Ford Road and then turn left.
Oh, I've never really came in this direction. I've always came from the other direction. But it's all the same. Oh, and
Now
by the
turn
way,
left and then turn left onto North Hoskins Road.
this load is heavy. So I'm on a hill. This ain't good. Ugh, it's gonna really drag. Like it drags bad. Oh god, yep. Ooh. That was a horrible sound.
After 800 feet, turn left onto North Hoskins Road.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Phew. That was a tough, that was a tough uphill.
After 3/4 of a mile, turn right.
Wow, that was close. Okay, let's
Turn
get...
right on North Point Boulevard, then take the second right.
Now turn right. reach your destination.
Did I ever tell you how much I hate other drivers here? Everybody here is so rude. I don't know what it is. That's why I don't bother waving at people no more. I don't even bother with it. I know it's rude, but screw 'em. He waved, but yeah. Ah, it's closing! Open, you gates. Open sesame! This is kind of a bad little, like, entrance. It's horrible here. Alright, let's get on in here.
Arriving at New Charlotte Drop Yard, on the right.
Woo! Now, where's the deaf? There's supposed to be a new deaf station here. That's what they said. There was supposed to be a new deaf place here, but I don't know. Like a new deaf pump or something. Was everybody afraid to park over here? All the dust. Okay. Alright, I need to submit that form in real quick. Oops, 294. Let's go sit over here with the other boob tails. Ah, there's the def, which I actually do need it. Let me go top it off real quick. Alright guys, well, first off, I do apologize for the multiple cuts and everything. The reason being is, as far as I'm aware, nobody else here at Cargo is doing YouTube, and I don't want people to see it, because here's the thing, here at Cargo, I'm gonna be honest, now I don't know who from Cargo watches this or whatever, if anybody, but there's a lot of crybabies here at Cargo. I said Walmart. There's a lot of crybabies here at Cargo. And like, they go to the extreme. Okay, so you guys know that we have a no parking on shoulder policy. There are drivers, more specifically local drivers, but can't say yay or nay to that. But there are a lot of drivers, a lot of the OTR drivers, there are a couple OTR drivers that will, but mainly local guys, they will go to the extreme of seeing you. If you're parked on the shoulder, writing your number down and turning it in, and then you get a call later, or you get a message, please call in or whatever, and they're like, you can't park on shoulders, you know, that whole spiel again. So I don't interact with nobody at Cargo. I don't everybody, to me, I just think, not necessarily the OTR drivers, but maybe yes and no, but I don't know, they're just kind of rude to me. I'm sorry, but they just are. They're rude. So I'm sorry to say that, but now you'll have that anywhere you go. I mean, it doesn't matter, like, if you're at a mega, it doesn't matter if you're at like a mega fleet, you know, like Swift or Schneider, wherever you are, it doesn't matter. You are always going to get those crybabies. But anyway, I didn't have that today, but I'm just saying. But anyway, what I did was, I went right, I'm looking in the camera, right over there, right on the other side, right by the gate. It's kind of hard to see. Right by the gate, right there in those totes, is DEF fluid. So every one of our terminals / drop yards has now DEF totes. Claremont Yard's the only one that you have to actually use your card to get DEF. The rest of them is just a pump that you turn on and just fill your truck up. And the reason being is because they have blocked our fuel cards from getting DEF at a truck stop now. We are not allowed to get DEF at a truck stop anymore. Go figure. Because they said, oh, a truck on full tank of DEF can last upwards of 4,000 miles. I filled up, well, right before the trip. Well, it was about, well, maybe. But it really drank a lot. I used to fill up every morning. I topped off the truck with diesel, and I topped up the DEF fluid. 5 gallons, what, $10? So now we can't get DEF fluid unless it has authorization. That's right. So if we somehow decide to get our DEF fluid all the way down to a quarter, and we still got a long way to go for the yard, you have to go through, you know, go wherever you're going to fill up, and call in. You have to physically call in and saying, hey, I need you to activate my card for DEF. I need you to activate my card for DEF fluid because I'm down to a quarter. And then they're going to go down the spiel of, well, why didn't you fill up before? Well, I did, and I've been out for a while, and all, you know what I mean. It's, hey, if they're going to shave that penny, they're going to pull it. Every company will, you know. If it means putting these fairings onto the trucks and save 1 penny per truck, that's what, 500? No, yeah, it's 500 something trucks. Just say 500 and a penny. What is that? $5? Is that right? Oh, okay. Go on. That was a fly. Horsefly looked like. But anyway, enough jibber jabber. I don't know what I'm doing next. So I'm going to sit tight and wait until I hear something from somebody. So I'll, or till I hear something from my fleet manager. So I'll see you later.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on I-85 north, then exit right.
What's going on, you guys? It's the next morning. Well, actually later this evening. We got our next load. We just left the Charlotte yard. And we're here in Charlotte. As you can see, there's a Charlotte skyline right there. But we are heading to Lowe's DC in Statesville. We are very short on loads simply because all these, well, the last hurricane came through and one of our big shippers in Marion we can't get to because the bridge is out. And now this hurricane's blowing through Florida and we ain't got loads in Florida, so that's a bunch of our commodities right there, a bunch of our loads, so we're like screwed but not. So loads are short right now for us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't get pulled over here. Uh-oh. Got him.
Take exit 38 on the right to US 21 north, then keep left.
So we got about 22,000 pounds in the box. And of course, funny thing is this load came from Florida, of all places. I don't know how long it's been sitting in the yard. All right, well, I know you've seen this 1,000 times, so I'll pick up with you when we get closer to Statesville DC. All right, let's deliver this hunk
Take
of...
exit 59 on the right to Tomlin Mill Road, then take the first right.
And what's funny is this load came from Siesta Key. Siesta Key just got hit with the eye of this Hurricane Milton.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Wow, the exit's full. This is always one full exit, I'll tell you that for sure.
Arriving at Lowe's DC Statesville on the right.
Made it. Alright, well, we'll get through check-in and I'll see you shortly. Alright. I didn't say slide tandems, so I'm not going to slide tandems. I'll slide them back further. Alright. I'll slide them back here. We're going to 1236. Yeah, you're supposed to technically slide your tandems before you enter, but they don't really say anything. No, I got it right. Okay, 1236. Right here. Let's see, we do a spinorama. Sorry for the beeping. Oh, not quite, not quite. I overshot it. She overshot it. Oh my gosh, she overshot it. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Ooh! Like a new driver all over again. Nah, we'll get her in there. I remember the first time. Remember the first times you were in, truck driving school, and you're on like a dirt pad or whatever with a day cab. Maybe some of you had a sleeper, but we had a day cab, and it was an intertractional, and the air particle filter was clogged. They didn't want to replace it, and so the entire time for an intertractional, if you know how intertractionals are, they're like beep, 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 beep. I mean, the interior noise was always beeping. It's not a backup beeper, but it was like the interior noise. It was always so annoying. So stupid. Good times. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really go to, I'll tell you in a second. I mean, it's now owned by a community college, but come on, jackwad. Pull. There you pull. It's owned by a community college now. But it's when I went, it was very cheap. But God, it was so long ago, I don't even remember. Thank you. Alrighty. Probably can't see nothing. Alright, we're going to see if the automatic fifth wheel release is working. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. There we go. Shush! Quit your clicky clacking. Alright, let's see. I think it worked. Yes, it did. Huh. I guess they work. I guess they got it working now. $7.79. So if you've never been to this Statesville DC, all the thousands are around the edge, like they're around the back, and they come around, and all these are the thousands, and then to 900s are up on the front side. Well, okay. $7.79. I'm going to look at that probably about 100 times before I get back, because I'm going to forget. Yellow Premier. Oh, okay. They bought a trailer. Epps trailer. Come on. Come on, let's go. Jesus. Wasn't even looking my way. It's whatever. That's a Western Express driver for you. Yeah, I would never work. I would never work at Western Express. I would quit trucking if that was the case. And if you drive for Western Express, I'm sorry. But I don't know how you do it. Like, I don't know how you work for them. Where are you? There you are. 279486. 279486. Oh, wow, they had it low. Good. Alrighty. Let's hook this bad boy up. Come on. Let's pull on out. Slide 10. streamline the process just a little bit. I like streamlining processes, guys. I'm sorry, but that's just how I am. Slide this down. Alright, let's do some paperwork. Western Express driver, he literally, he, she, it, whatever, didn't even look my way and was just slowly rolling all the way out into traffic and everything, and that yard dog guy just was shaking his head. He was shaking his head like, oh my God, are you serious? You know, like, come on. All right, let's go check out. Shut our doors. Okay. Now this is stupid. You got a stop line here, but yet you got your trailers up here. And them yard dog guys, they come flying through here. All right, let me put you down real quick. Get out of here. All right, guys, go back to the yard. Get on back to the yard. I'll see you back at the yard, guys. All right, guys. Well, that is it. That's the trip. We're here back at the yard. We got parked. Here we are parked amongst our little brotherins and sisterins and everything. We dropped the trailer literally, I'm trying to see it, probably like literally like right back there on row 5. So they didn't have us take it to our house or any of the other places, so we just took it here, dropped it, and there we go. So I'm gonna pack up my stuff and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. So alright guys, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.